another day, another stream. The Grand Prix on, so we're going to try that. Basically, I'm trying to tech the deck a little bit more for thingamajigambabobba. I was thinking about Maeve. No, this I played this last night and I had no top end. So we're still just trying to like solve the end old issue of how do you build the deck proper. Wing Statue is like the most cuttable card, I think. I like this setup. I like 2 rubies, 3 Dark Havens. Probably play some Dose. Could see myself playing one of these as well. Statues I like. Sail I like. I could see myself playing 1 Ronavero. I like 2 Sisters. Could go to 1. I like 1 Featherfall. Wouldn't play more than 1. Maeve, I'm kind of interested in. I'm testing this guy at the moment as one of. I think you always play 3 Griffins. My gut feeling is it's still 2 Lapis, but it could be 1. My gut feeling is I want that. And I'm wondering if you could ever like reduce the count of the wing statue. Basically, the matchup I'm actually struggling with most at the moment is Orcus, and I think Maeve's quite good at that. Like if you actually look at my build, I've got like a real hole around the 7 cost mark. Like Orcus, you don't actually need to do any healing early. So like the Soul Cure sister, you think she's good in that matchup. She's actually not. Sail, like none of these cards are really very good in that matchup. You kind of just in the middle of the game do nothing. Against the very best players, they can literally just sit there. You can be at 20 HP. They get to 8, they go Orcus, and then the next turn they play like a big 10 cost guy and you're dead. And you just have to respond with like Gene, board clear. So you kind of like need a proactive vessel down on the board at some point while still contesting the board. I think it also like if I can get better at like playing the matchup because I'm understanding the matchup better than I have previously, that will help. DKP Spain. Hey, Boobo, what's up? Oh, yeah, Malmo, let's go. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you. Should be a fun one. Yeah, DKP playing. Fortunately, for me, I'm casting. I don't have to deal with him. So... I mean, I think this is like the standard setup for me right now. But I'm just... This guy I'm testing, I think he might be good. The main thing I'm wondering about is, do we ever play like a 3rd Ruby? Maybe. Is 3 wing statues really where it's at? If ever there was a cuttable card, it's the statue. Cutting the statue makes the rodeo more risky, but you could also argue it makes it better because it increases the odds of hitting the dose. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need the statue. The statue to me is the one card in the deck which I could conceivably consider cutting. And it also asks the question, could you reduce the count of it? The thing is it is the best 1-drop, the only 1-drop in the deck, and it is pretty good. I don't think it's correct to get rid of it. The other cards that are cuttable for me is this. But I'm pretty content with playing 1... I still don't know how much I like this card. The jury for me is still a little bit out on this card. I think I prefer Maeve. Maybe I just cut this. I really like Maeve. I want to go back to playing 2 Maeves and give her another crack of the whip. She was like my favourite card for a long time in this deck. I was pretty sold on playing 3. We keep the sister and we'll play 2 Dose. So we play no copies of... we play 2 rubies. We keep the statue. We've cut a Soul Cure sister if we do this, which does feel a bit bad. I think it might be fine. 2 is a lot. Just try and find it in certain matchups. And we have more like 7 drops now, basically. So basically we've got more 7 drops now. I think we might go straight in with a Grand Prix, because I think I don't have that much time, actually, before it resets. Yeah, I got like 4 hours. Let's just go straight in. Which is a bit risky, seeing as we haven't tested this version of the deck, but I think it's chill. I do think that in general, like the 4 cost mark, we could do with something a bit better. Maybe even just 3. Which, I mean, I think Dose is good. I'm happy with this. It's still got everything I want. It's got the 2 Lapis. It's got 3 Griffins. I tried a bit last night off stream. I played a couple games with like 1 Lapis, 2 Griffins. And I literally lost like a 30-turn game to Storm. And I was like, yeah, never again. Looks like Crystals is definitely the most efficient way of getting the Grand Prix, which means you probably want to save for it. Do I see the card reveals? No, not yet. I'm going to go straight into playing. We can take a look at them in a bit though, Kim. Are they nice? Are they looking good? I heard about them, but I didn't look. Alright, this guy's Ruby, I think. Dose is pretty alright in this matchup. Probably keep it. Ooh. I haven't got a 6-drop legendary. Ooh, spicy. I'm still definitely interested in a 3rd Ruby as well. I think that's the one thing I would be most interested in adding. I think Ruby's just very good. Okay, I don't want to have to use my Lionheart here just to put something on the board. And honestly, maybe I don't. Maybe I just play the Sanctuary. I think I will. Doesn't seem great. Could also be a little bit interested in Shield Maiden. I always did quite like that card. The main problem with it is it's like, when do you Dark Haven buff? I guess on 4. Or you could play her on 4 and Dark Haven buff. I'm going to be greedy and hopefully hit Sail. It's a really greedy play for me, but I also have the Lionheart, which I could evolve next turn. 2 for 1 some stuff. Definitely not a good start. I think like you really need to play a lot of top end in this deck, and Ruby might just be too good not to play as a 3 of as a result. I would have felt so good about Ruby putting the Griffin away. I say that, but you're never guaranteed to hit anything good off Ruby, right? I feel like the frame rate on my camera's a bit dodge. Maybe it's fine. Oh. Play quickly before they reconnect. What are we rubying away? I think the Griffin. This is where I get punished. I overextend. If I was to put a 3rd Ruby in, I wonder if you could ever cut a statue as well. I think that's the one other main thing I'm kind of curious about. What a win. They got outplayed, mate. What can I say? We can't change the deck mid-tournament, so let's just go for it. Featherfall is like one thing that's missing, which will feel bad at times. I feel like Featherfall is a bit cope, though. It's decent against Sword, but I feel like Maeve's the answer, to be honest. Good hand. Very good hand. Vessel's good in this matchup. I'm not sure we really want to Ruby it away. I'm actually really excited Maeve's back in the deck. I always felt like that card was so strong. Then we get rid of the statue. Yeah, the one cost statue is definitely the one I have a couple of question marks over. I mean, maybe it's even just a card that you just play like 1 or 2 of, not necessarily 3. I do feel the card's a bit too good not to play, but it is an interesting discussion to be had. So we could go Haven and Dose, or we could go Statue. I think Statue applies a bit more pressure. The fact it doesn't trade is unfortunate, but I don't think it's a huge deal. I mean, we could just take the Dose straight up, right? Dose click gets us where we want to be. So if we ordered that differently, I would have just... yeah, so I got that the wrong way round. But maybe I wouldn't have got the Evo from them. We could Lionheart it, I think. And this is just a good example of the statue, right? It's just like, alright, well... it's just too good not to play. Look at that. That's just so efficient. I just have spare resources. Yep. Something to play on turn 1. Yep. I think it's too good not to play 3 of. Lionheart was nice here because it just let us like keep the big removal guys. No Gene. I think we heal. Do you start losing rank points? Yeah, you do. Yeah. Kind of not really though. Like there's two rank systems, or there's like 2 scores you have, right? So the main one that you can go up and down in based off your win rate is the MMR system. Like the A, B, C, D, C, B, A thing is more like more you play really. And then the other one you can go up and down a lot more quickly. So we go Sail because it clears. And we don't need to Super Evo either. We could do this plus Darkhaven. Alternatively, I could just develop the Sanctuary. I think this plus Darkhaven is nice because it's threatening to win. Oh, I can actually still develop the Sanctuary anyway, so it's a no-brainer. I just can't click the Sanctuary. It's a big card, but Griffin gets us there. I actually don't have an answer to that. So if they have a... If they get a bodyguard down here, like a little ding-dong, ding-dong, I'll be in big trouble. Big trouble. That's not a ding-dong. No ding-dong. They don't play ding-dong, right? Guys, right? I do not want to hear the words ding-dong, ding-dong. If there's one thing I don't want to hear, it's ding-dong, ding-dong. Cool, GG. I was getting a bit anxious, though. This match I've really got down. It's like it is the puppets I'm struggling with at the moment, but we've tried to tweak the deck a bit for it with Maeve and Rodeo. Alright, we need 2 more wins out of 3, I think, right? Big moments. Oh, bro, what's that? Sorry, I just read something cool. You give up on that? Sorry, did you say something, Miguel? Because your previous message didn't come through to this chat. That's the first message I've seen of yours, Miguel. My apologies if something was said before. Because it got missed by my restream bot. Let me check. Monetization off on the stream, bruh. How's a man supposed to make a living if monetization's off? Don't think I'm going to make much of a living off my 4 YouTube viewers, mind you. We're just here for fun. Can I get a game, please? Nice. Okay. Topaz. That's what we like to see. Good hand. I think there's also a lot of merit to just playing 2 rubies. Three rubies is honestly a lot. I think we've got the right setup. And there's just a few things that you can change in some flex slots. But I like the fact that we're playing some 7 drops, because I think that 7 drop area is where we're struggling, particularly against the Orcus, especially when we go second and they slam Orcus and I have 7 resources to try and respond to that. It's pretty impossible, but with Rodeo and Maeve, we do in theory have a couple of ways of doing it. So we're always clicking this. We click first. I think we just go to face. Interesting that they go to face. I don't think I rate that decision from them. think I just go statue. I have Sail and Soul Sister. Let's just apply pressure. I'm not really worried about... Like, I never lose to this deck early. It's only late I lose. So, I think like this little bit of extra damage that's happening suits me more than it suits them. Of course, they might have something which is about to heal, but... Now they trade. So we actually don't need to play Sail here either, right? We can be more... responsive. We could Sail and no evolution, to be fair. Yeah, it's fine. Not like I've got much better to do, right? Don't really want to play Ruby. This is like a nice example, I think, of where Ruby's like actually good as like a 2 of and 3 is a lot. There's a lot of hand states where you don't want to play a 3 actually might just be too many. Could even just look at playing like a 1-off Mainu or something though if we want another card in that drop. Does make things awkward for us. I think we're just playing Vessel proactively. Lionheart could 2 for 1 these and trade himself out and we get to go to face. Might be fine. I don't think I hate it that much. We could also, like, not attack with Lionheart, but I think you're supposed to, right? The sister seems really bad here, so let's get rid of her. I should have done that first. Because it could have changed my play. They usually clear the board here. That was definitely an awkward turn for us, but... Maeve's not giving us anything particularly good here. Rodeo just seems like a big tempo gain, right? Discard Ruby every time. Bam! That's insane. Destroy a random enemy follower with the highest power. It's a shame that it goes in that order. I mean, is that even worth a Super Evo? It's an interesting question. Because, I mean, I do nearly clear out the board. But then they're just going to Super Evo back. And then I'll be down in Evo. I think it's fine. I think we're applying a lot of pressure. Clearing 2 cards at once. That seems very good to me, I gotta say. Seems very, very good. I don't even know that dose is necessary with Rodeo. Like, Rodeo hitting, there's still 4 other things. It's possible we could just cut the dose still if we don't want it. Play something different. Like more 2-drops, for example. It's a pretty easy vessel for us, I think. Depending on what we draw. I mean, click, trade. I don't really need to vessel. I could just Mave, right? Mave does the trick. Mave's not giving me anything particularly good as it stands, but... Like, even Maeve just hitting a tiger is really not bad. I don't mind it. It's not great, but... Would I rather a tiger or a dose? Probably rather a tiger, to be honest. It's possible earlier I missed a window to... Oh, I have a statue. I was going to say I have a statue. I mean, Maeve was insane then. Cool. Maeve was just absolutely brilliant. Ignore everything I said. I love... Maeve hitting a statue is like... So underrated how good that is. Fell to Topaz. It happens to the best of us. So we could super evo this guy to keep it alive from Vessel. Could we win the game if we do that? And can Griffin ever win from this position? We can't quite win with Griffin. Oh wait, can I win with Griffin if I go directly to face? It goes to 9, 10, 1 off. So it's Vessel is the play. The question is, what do I do with this little guy? I think I probably just want to buff it, right? Looks like GG. Maeve's insane. Like, honestly, guys, I can't believe I cut Maeve. I always believed Maeve was great. Maeve was just so good here. It just gave me another statue to go to face and apply pressure. I only cut Maeve because chat told me to. In fairness, I was playing 3 Maeves. I went from 3 Maeves to 0. It's kind of classic weakness of my deck building. I kind of just go from one extreme to the other at times. But we're almost dead. We've been talking quite a bit today about how, or just now about the statue, and if the statue is actually worth playing or not. Well, I think it might be. I think it might be. And old mate was insane this game. The 7 cost guy, both 7 costs. Basically the new additions. I haven't looked at any of the new cards yet. We will. Big game. We just got to win 1 out of the next 2 and we're in Group A, where we belong. Ruby rank. Orcus though. Orcus. We're going second, which I think is good. It might be worth keeping Jean in hand for this one matchup. It's greedy, but Jean is so crucial in this matchup. I'm actually going to keep. But Jean is matchup. I'm actually never consider it. I don't think I've ever kept Jean in an opening hand before, but ooh. Ooh. Surprised I didn't trade there. I think we just go to face because I have sail. Big game, guys, for Group A, for greatness. Group A greatness. Maeve is kind of my day one. I'm excited to play her again. So we get Puppet gone. More puppets incoming. We go bonus point and we play sail. Boop. Sail for Guardian of Water. Swirly whirly. Repent. So we're down in Evo, but I think that's fine in this matchup. You actually need to apply pressure early with the Evos. I think I've got I'm getting close to having a good understanding of this matchup. It's a very, very difficult one. This version we're playing against is the one that's particularly good against us. I can't believe I don't see more people playing that card. That just seems broken. I'd almost never seen anybody play it until yesterday. It seems insane to me. This card's good too. But getting Vessel down and then getting Maeve down, very, very nice. In fairness, we might even have a Lapis window. Usually you don't have a Lapis window in this matchup, and you want something more defensive, which Maeve absolutely is because of Vessel. Depending on the situation, I guess. Like, I would really rather not Vessel this board, but I think we just will. You have to be so careful against this deck. I think this particular version is our worst matchup in the whole game. This puppet build, which I only played against once yesterday in this very tournament. It's what knocked us out. They are not going to take Orcus yet because they can't. So I have a turn to get Maeve down, which is like an offensive way of getting a board clear, which I think is really key in this matchup. You end up just clearing them and clearing them and clearing them, but they just have more tempo than you. Whereas here, I can slam Maeve, and I get tempo back in the next turn. Also, there was a Lapis window here, maybe. Maybe there was a Lapis window. Usually, Lapis window is a myth. We might get the Lapis window next turn, because I have a board clear. So, with Maeve, the big question is, do I Super Evo or not? I think it's normal Evo. Like, you can't really... I don't think it's worth Super Evoing into an Orcus turn, right? And again, this seems a bit weird, but they're going to slam Orcus, and then I can play my Lapis. Like, what's good about Maeve is I can basically attack and trade, and I get board clear. Or, in other games, it just keeps applying pressure. So they actually don't go Orcus, which is also fascinating. I am a bit worried about the evolution situation. And the problem is like, Jean is kind of being overloaded a bit with their Orcus cards, surely soon to come. So I think we're just forced, we're either forced to slam, I mean, if they don't evolve anything, it's obviously Jean. Surely they're evolving though. So the question is, do we take the board clear and develop Lapis? Or do we Jean? I think it has to be board clear Lapis, right? And you also have to ask the question, is it worth the extra play point? And I think it might be to develop Sanctuary, because we need more board clears very soon. But Maeve was very, very good here. Like, the fact that they're not playing Orcus on 8 into what we did is a really good sign. They always have Orcus. It's very unlikely they didn't draw one. It's more so that they just didn't like the look of it in that board state. So I delayed my Lapis a turn, but I was able to... I could have Lapis, to be honest, first. I think the way we played it was fine, but there's a chance I should have just taken the Lapis when I took the move. But this seems fine to me. Like, it's quite a slow-paced game at the moment. We're down 1 Evo, but... Hey, Simonberg, what's up? Maybe they really did miss Orcus. I feel like they would have slammed it if they had it by now. I have so many puppets in hand. Nice. So, and remember, we kept a Jean in an opening hand here. You can see why. So the question here is, do we develop Statue? Do we heal? Do we click the Sanctuary? Probably developing Statue is the best bet, right? Yeah, it's an expensive one, is Havencraft. Right, there's the first Orcus. They kind of waited for our Jean to come through, which is fair enough. But we are now even on Evos. We are going to have to trade an Evo for an Evo here with our own Jean. The important thing is we have enough health at this moment to be safe from double Orcus, I think. With the puppet deck, maybe not. Like, oh my god. How is that balanced? Spoiler alert. It's not. It's not balanced at all. That's actually the truth. So, what do? We definitely heal. So I wasted a damage. Oopsie daisy. No point of drawing, so we click this. I wasted 1 damage. I doubt it matters. I have a feeling we're dead. Such is the ridiculousness of Orcus. See how dumb this deck is, guys? You're literally at 20 HP and you lose. It's actually pathetic. Like, it's honestly so broken, I can't even begin to explain how dumb it is. Look at that. That is actually pathetic. I am actually sick of that deck. It's actually pathetic. Was it 18 HP? I healed a little bit in between, so it's almost like I was at 19. So I could have 1 HP extra, but I still... What did they get me to there? Minus... How much did they overkill me by? Was it like -1? I think I needed to be at 20 and heal twice. Like, bro. That's a keep. Well, this is the one. For the Grand Prix. -1, yeah. I mean, that's also assuming they didn't have more puppets than how much. I don't think they did. They need to calm down, mate. It's a very good hand. Rodeo is going to be interesting in this one. We definitely need to contest the early board in this particular matchup. Just going to keep playing all the 1-drops. Sorry, all the 2-drops that I have. And contest as much as possible. Should be free win, you reckon? I don't know about that. I didn't see what rank they were. So the interesting decision here is if we click the Sanctuary or not, and I think we do, just because it opens up the potential for us to go Proactive Vessel next turn. We could have just developed the other Sanctuary instead, but I think this is pretty reasonable. They're applying a lot of pressure. They're trying to go aggro. I need to try and find my heals. No sign of them so far. They are going full aggro and I don't have a single heal card. We might be in danger here. That's not a healing card. Let's get rid of a Lapis and hopefully find a healing card. We have 1 Sister and 2 Sails. That is a healing card. Not exactly the one I had in mind, if I'm honest, but there we are. The board's a bit too heavy for Rodeo here as well, so maybe there's a chance we weren't even supposed to develop there. Supposed to click the statue. It's not a good Rodeo board, is it? That's for sure. It's not a good hand for Rodeo either, to be honest. Deal 3 damage to both leaders on Evolve. It's not looking good, guys. No heals. I need healing. Alright, we can make that work. I don't know that it's enough healing though, but certainly going to have to do, isn't it? They're at 7. Maybe I could have super evoed. But they're just going to super evo themselves. I don't think it was necessary, right? We can't go to face with the Griffin here. Tense moments, guys. We missed most of the heals, but the Dark Havens are getting us there. I think like the key thing is to keep clicking the Dark Havens as much as possible. We're also kind of fine for the Tiger to die because I can get the Rodeo down. Can that go to face? I think it can, right? Damn. Is that GG? 3 plus 3, 6. I'm still safe, I think. Do they have one more damage in hand? I feel like they might. And even if they don't... We need healing! Sulk your sister! No! So I can't go to face with anything here. The most I can do is pump Griffin. Pump Griffin. It's 4. Super evolve it. 7. Gene. Not enough. Dose heals by 1. Don't think that's going to be enough. Rodeo doesn't heal. I'm just cooked, aren't I? There's too many cards we just lose to here. What's the most I can heal by while also getting a bodyguard down? I mean, I can't get a bodyguard down now I've healed. Sad. My ordering was terrible there as well. But we definitely lose, right? It's all ogre. No group A for us, not on this occasion. The interesting thing is I cut a Soul Cure Sister coming into this run. So... blame the deck, really. GG, we'll go again. Sad. Yeah, we didn't hit any of our heals. So, the deck seems solid though. I think the Dose is the card I still am the least convinced by in the whole deck. So let's cut both. Let's add a second Soul Cure Sister. We could play one Dose still. Hey Alex, what's up? We'll keep one Dose. It's a nice option. Oops. Yeah, mate, this game is really good. Arena. We could also put a third Ruby in instead of the Dose. I might just do that, just cut the Dose and play 3 rubies. Bit of consistency. Because I was playing Lionheart a lot. Hey, Kaiser, we just had 2 games to get into Group A and lost them both. We lost the Puppets and then Cerebus Aggro. We're still Sapphire, we're chilling. Yeah, we were very close both games as well, to be honest. So we're playing Maeve, Rodeo. Rodeo seems really good as a one-of. And I just cut the Doses for 1 Soul Cure System more and another Ruby. I think that might make the deck a bit better. I could see still the 2 Rubies, 1 Dose, but... definitely glad that I'm back on one... if we had that second Soul Cure Sister, this game, I think the last game would have been a win. I always felt like the colours are 3 of. Diamond! Tough round 1 pairing. This is what happened to us yesterday, right? Like, we, in the first run, kind of had easier-ish opponents, and then round 1 of the next run, diamond. See what we can do. Toughest matchup as well. This is definitely the worst matchup, I've decided. It's the one we're trying to get better at all costs. Good hand, though. Do Ruby away. I think it'll be a vessel. Like, this could have been the dose, right? And it's like, dose is kind of bad in that spot. Ruby gets taken out. Fair enough. We definitely want to develop Darkhaven. I'm not so sure that I want to play Lionheart just yet, though. Lionheart in the back pocket's always a good thing. That's the nice thing about... Ooh. See, Lionheart's very good into that. It's got to be a Lionheart player, right? It's just asking to be hit. I'm not going to take the extra point. Vessel on 5 seems good. Two puppets is good. So we're 1 Evo ahead of them. I think that's fine in this matchup, though. Like, because their 2 super Evos are just so flipping telegraphed. Just getting these Evos out of them early is at least something, right? Have to apply that early pressure, really, to try and get as many Evos out of them as possible. If you can make them burn a super Evo before Orcus, it's insane. But that's not going to happen on this occasion, I think. We don't have a 7-drop, unfortunately, which is what we tried to fix. That's a weird play. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sure I rate that. They have the don't have to worry about ward card. It's a weird play. This is why I'm playing 7 drops now, right? Like, this is actually the window where things get a bit weird for us. You would think that we want to just go to face, but I think I have to Vessel here and trade because of the power of Orcus. They are still a turn away from Orcus, and I do have a Soul Cure Sister for the next turn. We could try go to face. I feel like it's a bad idea, though. We could, of course, Lionheart, but then we're a super Evo down. We're 2 Evos down at that point. It's actually a very interesting play. I rate it by them. I think that was a good play. If I had a 7 drop, I would have slammed it in a heartbeat. Make no mistake. Maybe that's not true, actually. That might not be true. Oh! Guys, did you see this guy's rank? Diamond? Diamond? They know. Like, look at that. How am I supposed to deal with that? Chat, tell me I didn't tell you. Diamond Mammoth. Tell me I didn't tell you. Chat knows I told him. Chat flipping knows it. I'm a bit concerned, to be honest, about my Evo situation. This is a very spicy deck, to be honest. Very, very spicy. What do we do? This is where I'm missing the dose, guys. They have 2 Super Evos left. If I let them deal 6 flipping damage to me, I'm in a lot of trouble. I could gene it. I think I have to gene it. And that's where dose can feel nice, but I mean it's only 1 damage, right? There's other ways. Rodeo would have actually cleared it, interestingly. This guy's deck is absolutely outrageous. But I have to say I quite like it. We want to go to face with Lapis, so let's do this. And set up this. This guy's deck is outrageous, isn't it? Puppet. Orcus. Oh my goodness gracious me, that's a mammoth. 13, guys, look at that. Do you remember when chat told me that was bad? That's why you don't listen to chat, guys. I mean, this guy's actually really good, but it's like board space issue. I would only spawn 1. It's kind of a waste, right? I mean, I could click this, get rid of it, and then play him. I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't have much better to do I? Almost forgot to do that part. So Lapis can't spawn, but there's no way they don't remove Rodeo. Nah, I'd rather save the Vessel, I think. How does Lapis work if you can't spawn? I guess we're going to find out. Or perhaps not? Very interesting. Lapis is actually gone, seemingly forever. This guy is playing so strangely. GG. What a weird deck. Fair play though. And they are diamond. That was such a spicy deck. Now onto the Topaz Gamer. Forestcraft Topaz should be a win. This matchup's usually very good. And Maeve plus the Rodeo were both good, by the way. The 7 drops. We neglected the 7 drops for too long, I think. It was a big problem with our curve against Orcus in particular. Ooh, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby! See you, Griffin. Griffin's actually quite good in this matchup. Honestly, it could have been the Sister that's a mistake to keep. Sister might be a bait. They don't tend to do that much damage to you early on, right? But maybe because I have the Sister, I'm safe to go to face here with Ruby, for example. Honestly, the Vessel could have gone to... It might have been worth keeping Griffin. It'll be interesting to look back on that decision. We've also got to consider Rodeo board space more now, because he's a big board space consumer, as we saw in the last game. Oh, I'm chilling here, mate. Turning the burners on. We don't have a good answer to that, which is rather alarming, I must confess. I've actually got no answer to that. Maybe clicking the statue was a mistake, to be honest, right? Because I can't board clear, but... Let's see. 6, 9, 10 I can deal this turn. We're very, very close to having them finished off here. I think we just Super Evo the Soul Cure Sister, right? Get back to full health. Oh, we can't Super Evo her, but... The question is, what do we take out? I think it's this guy, right? And we can get lethal this turn. Almost guaranteed. They need to heal or get a ward. Because we can go statue. Super Evo. It's 11. And Dark Haven is 12. Okay, that does stall us. That's for sure, but... Rodeo 2-for-1s anyway. Rodeo is so good, actually. I'm vibing. Look at this dude. Ready? Bam! We could have also gotten rid of this first. Like, there was 1 board space short. He can spawn 3. Bam! Yeah, that's unfortunate timing. They don't have many. I think it's the only one though, right? That's the thing that's weird with Rodeo. It's like, right, you didn't get full value here because the board was filled, but like, if the board is filled, you're kind of suffering from success a bit, right? Like, if I was in a losing position, or if it was a more even game, they would have answered the Eagle, and then Rodeo would have just put full board down. I think discarding from hand is so worth it as well, particularly when one of the cards you hit is often going to draw you too, right? I'm actually really liking this guy. I definitely think he's a one-of, but he's good into Orcus. That's the main reason I decided to start playing him. But we have game in hand to... Because he doesn't target the thing he destroys isn't targeted. It's just the tallest, most strength. So he's one of the few evolved things that can hit Orcus, unlike Lionheart and the other thing. GG. Yeah, he might like establish another Dark Haven, right, which is really good in that matchup. Let's keep winning, guys. Diamond! But quite a low rank. Spicy. Maybe on a fresh account. Maybe just net decking. Maybe just a legend of the game. I don't think I'm going to keep Jean this time when I'm going. I think like, I was going to say Maven to statue might be a line we try in this matchup to apply more pressure. I think that might be the key. I think you have to really race them. I think like the big problem that we've had with our deck in this matchup is like I haven't had enough pressure on them. And I'm at 20 HP going into Orcus and I think I'm safe and I'm really not. I don't have a command for this list currently. Thoughts on the Garglean list? Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Are you about to say gargle on these? You so are, aren't you? Yeah, brilliant. Fair enough, I'll give you that one. I've got no complaints. So about that same logic, right? If we're saying that in this matchup we actually need to race them, maybe we're just supposed to go to face. I think I would usually be trading here. I think I have to try a different approach. It's the matchup I'm losing the most at the moment. So let's try something a little bit different and probably get punished as a result. I can't Lionheart yet. I could go this, but we're stuck to our play. It doesn't look great at this moment in time, I have to say. In fact, it looks pretty dreadful, but we'll see. We have some options. We're going to be at 5. We can go Dark. We can, so we click those for 3. Basically, we can't click the Dark Haven if we play everything. Taking a lot of damage here, but the thing is that you're often kind of dying to double Orcus anyway, so just trying to survive one Orcus, I think, is the main thing. That's a really good draw. We definitely destroy that, and we challenge that. We actually can do both. That's pretty insane. Very big moment here. Do we trade or do we just go for the jugular? We probably have to trade at least one, right? Because they could evolve, go to 4, 6, which is not actually lethal. But at 5, they often play the one that's going to deal 3 damage. So if they evolve, they're at 4, 7. I think we have to take one out. I think we're getting cooked here, I'm not going to lie. I think my unorthodox line is unorthodox for a reason, but we'll see. I don't have something that can clear wide here. Doesn't look great, does it? But Sulk Your Sister's decent still. Definitely the right card for this moment. Like, this line would not have worked, but I knew I had her in hand. The main thing is just trying to survive the first Orcus hit, right? The second one's always going to get you, even if you're at 20 HP, basically. That's the reality. Do-do-do-do-do. Doesn't look good. Looks really bad. I think this like approach of trying to race them, probably not a line I should try for the first time when I'm in the Grand Prix, right? But there we are. I have been losing this matchup a lot, but I think it's over already. We lose to one Orcus here now. We missed Sail, in fairness. Sail would have helped. Yeah. Sail definitely would have helped. GG. Dumb card incoming. Ready? Herpaderp. 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 Wait, what? Huh? The sad thing is we might still be cooked. Yeah, they got lethal. Crazy. This particular puppet build is the one we struggle with most. We tried something different. The main lines I take in this matchup I lose, so trying something different. This particular matchup seems horrific, and that deck seems to be popping up a lot. Seems like the best version of puppets to me, but the best version of Portal to me by far. Going second? Yeah, that's true. That is very true. We keep queuing that matchup every run at the moment, unfortunately. I think we go Sanctuary. Keep queuing it. It's the one that's gatekeeping us. We've lost to that deck once in the last 3 runs. I'd never seen it before either. But yeah, Ruby should have traded. That's the main thing in the early game. Good to know for next time. Surprised by that play, to be honest. We have Sail next turn, so there's not much point of clicking this guy. This was a really nice play. The pact not clicking it was really key. I think I would have clicked that a lot in the past. I'm so confident in this matchup now. I don't lose it very often. Definitely do lose it sometimes, but we're really, really favoured at this point. Shouldn't have said that. Double climb, is that the one that like COC ruler, you mean? Double climb is like the refill hand. This like used to be my matchup I felt the least confident in, funny enough. Yeah. Especially when they hit you to 1 and then they just super evolve. It's so gross. What is this play? Spell boost hand. Sure, mate. If you're sure. We almost could have won there with Griffin. But fortunately, I didn't quite win with Griffin. I was 1 off, so this plays fine. Hey Shadowsoft, thanks for the 3 stream streak, mate. I appreciate ya. Doesn't seem too hot. Good thing I got 2 genes. Thanks for a follow, mate, as well. Appreciate you, boss. Gwent Legend. I'll take that. Might put that on my Tinder profile. Maybe not. GG. That was a very easy game, yeah. It's that Orcus matchup we gotta get down, man. Alright, last boss. Please, no more Orcus. This will be our 3rd time. This is our 3rd attempt of the winning in. We've lost it twice so far. No Orcus, no Orcus, no Orcus. Emeralds. Emerald group rank master. Oh, so they're not very good. They're not very good, guys. Hooray. But we're going first again, which isn't great. Do we keep statue? I think so. Maven. Oh, lordy lord. What is his hand? Alright, well, that's something. Now we draw a 2-drop. Or a sanctuary. Yeah, I could see it run. This hand is terrible. I was going to say, like, at least give me a Dark Haven. Could have gone to face. They probably don't trade there, but... This is so jank. Okay, that's actually a good find, because now I can do this. I played a little bit of Runeterra. Yeah, that's true, Planky, but like Gwent was very similar to that. Unfortunately, that era of card games is behind us. Like Gwent and Runeterra don't exist anymore because they didn't make any money. That is unfortunately the reality of it. I was wondering if we were supposed to trade that out, but we got an Evo from them as a result, I guess. Bit of healing. Interesting play. Okay, sure. I could see us going statue here, or maybe proactive vessel. Proactive vessel, probably the play, right? We're definitely quite on the back foot here already. So they have Orcus next turn. I have to heal. I think we're just too much on the back foot here. I don't think we ever win. It's so, like, this should be fine, right? 18 HP. I should be safe here, but I'm not. And that's why this Orcus card is, in my opinion, too strong. It needs to get nerfed. Like, I think going second, going first, this matchup is almost unwinnable. So do we go Ruby or do we go... We probably have to heal, right? As much as possible. We might be okay. Copium? I always say that and then I'm not. And we did a good job to heal, right? Like the Soul Sister put us to 18 and then the Dark Haven heals. So we're doing what we can. We were basically essentially at 19 going into the Orcus. Unfortunately, I am a board clear short here. We really just need to stabilize up to Evos, yeah. But they can finish you off quick. I think Maeve is really good here. We could also go to face of Griffin. We can finish the job pretty quickly with the Griffin and the statue. Oh god. It's a lot of pressure, guys. So these are getting banished, right? Is there any point in super evolving here? I feel like there isn't. But we still died to Orcus. Fun. And I was at 19. No, I was at 18 and I healed twice at Dark Haven. So I was essentially at 20. And it's just been one Orcus and I'm almost dead. It's crazy. Oh, that's not an Orcus, but we lost. Of course we lost. Deck is so dumb. I'm actually sick of it. Seems unbeatable to me. I think I'm like 0-4 against it in recent matches. Yeah, we went first against Orcus twice that run, right? Pain. Well, I guess we'll do another run. It's the last one of the day. Need to buy some more points props. I imagine it's much more efficient to use points than gold, but maybe that's not true. So a pack is 500. What gives so much battle pass progress? Maybe a feat. I know you do get a lot of battle pass progress for just doing the thingies, to be honest. You do get a lot of battle pass progress on the thing, which makes like the entry cost feel a bit fairer, right? Still one card short of a complete collection, which is just nutty. If you go 3 and 2, you get 20 in profit. Yeah, it's pretty good. So 500 or 100 is the shop price. 500, 100. It's basically the same, right? Do we want to tweak anything? Can we actually take for Orcus more, guys? Is that matchup possible to just actually win consistently? What more can a man do? I think it's just cooked, isn't it? Divine Thunder does not answer Orcus in any way. It's pure cope. They play Orcus, you Divine Thunder it, right? And then they Orcus again, GG, you lose. That's the problem. Will I be going over the lore cost? Mate, probably not. I don't know. I'll probably catch up with it. Runavero's been really good against the puppets. Has it, though? Why? So you just keep it ambushed. I'm down to play one. I can't justify playing more than one Runavero, but I could play one. I don't think I can play more than one of this card. 2 max. I could try 2 if you think it's really good. Drop a Mave, drop a Ruby. I do think it would be quite nice to have another like card in this sort of region. I'll give it a go. 2 is a lot. Are you also playing Lionhearts? I'll give it a go. You're running 2? Cool. Let's give it a go. This deck has too many cards. Rip. I can see it. 2 line, 2 Rona. I'm a 3 line believer. To be fair, possibly not with this. Could just go 3 Ruby, 2 lines, but we'll just stick with this, whatever. It's no big deal, right? This is my 3rd attempt. Yeah, we got to the final. We got to the winning. And the first attempt, we were flawless, and we had 2 games to win. And then the second attempt, I lost my first round. And then we got to the last game, and we lost. I've lost to Orcus, I think, like 4 times on this run, and nothing else. I lost to Cerebus once, right? Where I missed my... What did I miss? My thingamajigger. No, I went... No, 4-1 qualifies for Group A. I've been 3 and 2 twice. Group B. But yeah, we've We've lost 3 winning ends, basically. Nice, bad Tempest main. GG's. I can't see Ronavera being decent just because of like the cost that she is. Does stack up kind of nicely. It's like something to do. So we can go Ronavera, click Darkhaven, and anything else we would be interested in doing here? I don't think so. This feels really good. This is not the matchup we particularly care about, but I have said that she's bad in this matchup in the past, and that is pretty nice. I haven't seen the new cards yet. I will check them out. Tomorrow there's not going to be any Shadowverse, probably the next 2 days, because I'm in London for some Gundam trading card game. It's a new game that's out. What do we do here? I'm a bit worried about the guy that's just going to clear my board, so I guess we just attack their face with Ronavera now. Could see us just going statue, click, Ronavera to face, or we could... Ooh, Vessel. The Vessel here is really good because it allows us to set this up. I mean, I gotta say, he was good. Ronavero. This is a matchup I'm actually like pretty worried about him in, and he performed very well, so fair play. Four cost is like a nice threshold because the statue is not really a card you want to play on 4. So I think that a 4 cost card addition is one that I like the look of on paper. We might just have to Vessel that all on its own, which would be unfortunate. But there's 1 Ronavero, 3 Lionhearts. We're low on board clears here, which makes me anxious. I imagine they're going to cycle through everything and then refill the hand here. We do have 2 sails. My days, guys. I've never lost to that before, but I think we're cooked. Or do we have it with statue? I think we have it with statue, right? Yeah, we do. Damn. Crazy. That's the thing with statue. You don't really want to play it on 4, right? It's really like a finisher. It's like the better Griffin, basically, I would say. I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go. This is going to be the last run. For out, the stream's calling it. We're just squeezing these in, really. Busy day. Been a pretty cool day for me. Don't know if I'm ready to announce stuff, but basically good news, man. Stuff is happening. Stuff is moving. Life is good. I'm happy. Very happy. And yeah, tomorrow Gundam trading card game's out, so we're going to try and stream that and see how we get on. Just going to be doing some Star Deck games against a friend tomorrow, and then Saturday there's a Star Deck tournament. Just figure we'll play it, and I've got some content to make from it. I don't think I want sale. I have like a decent opening, I didn't need a... Rodeo, rodeo. Let down your hair. Wait, that's not right. I was tempted by Ruby there, but I think this is better because they're just going to trade out Ruby. I don't care if they go to face. Now we go Ruby. Get rid of that. Could have got rid of Sail maybe. I do quite like the Ronavero edition. It's just like an extra 4-drop. It is a number which I've been looking for something to do a bit more on. So do we go statue or do we go Dark Cave and attack? Statue, I think. Like Ronavero is actually good in this matchup, right? They go now. Radiant! Right behind you, sis! Whatever they say. And you're like, okay. Rodeo. And you don't have to attack with it instantly. It's just kind of chilling. Seems good. This to me is almost an evolve for turn, right? Pressure! Just slam Rodeo next turn. This kind of came for a turn too late for them, didn't it? Guess my evolve was not popping off. Rodeo is kind of bad against this stuff. Well, I guess we're playing Lionheart. Sail's kind of bad. Sail's okay. I mean, Rodeo does clear that, but... Summon 3, there's not actually space for him right now. It's Phil now. Phil? Who the heck is Phil? But yeah, I agree it's Lapis perhaps next turn. It's probably Sail, right? Who's Phil? This guy, because he fills the board. It would be a fitting name. Oh, Lionheart's Phil? Oh, yeah. This seems fine to me. It's basically the same thing, right? We removed one. Seven power and yeah. Sure. Bro, where's my board clear? There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Wait, Rodeo's insane here, guys. Isn't that even better? Bam. Bam. We leave up a 3-3 guy. I mean, seems good. Rodeo, let down your hair. Bosh! Bosh! We are a bit weak, though. We need to be careful. This guy takes up a lot of space, I gotta say. I think that's also where the dose is nice, right? With Rodeo. Which we're not currently playing, which felt like we should play dose. You're not going to hit it all that often, though, but... Dose of Rodeo is nice because it also cleans out the space immediately, right? And you're not clogged. Any Gwent decks on the horizon? No time soon, my chick. But I appreciate you, mate. No time soon. I want to play Thronebreaker at some point. I'm moving soon. I'm going to be more settled. There's a good chance I do Thronebreaker. I would like to play Gwent. It's just like I'm very busy in general. I don't have that much time to slam games, and I've made a rare exception for Shadowverse because I'm genuinely just hooked on it. Probably not too much Gwent though, but never say never. I definitely will check the game back out again, and I'm moving soon, so I'm gonna have more freedom to sort of do what I want. Should be nice. So I think we just trade this out, or I guess we sulk your sister, this big brother. I really should have like analyzed the board state a bit more there to see if there's any lethal opportunities, but there wasn't. I think we want to click this. Germany, not Poland. There was a time from Krakow. I like Krakow. I was in Wrocław the other day. I really like that city. It's a cool place. Wrocław. I'm probably pronouncing it badly. I love Poland. Oh, I have no Evos left, guys. I only just realized that. Did I take an Evo last turn for something? Oh my god. Oh my god. I have no Evos? What did I Evo last turn? Oh god. The sister? I mean, they have one card in hand. I think we're chilling. I think it might have been fine. Oh. Hi, Jean. Hey, Jean. Don't be scared. It's a long, long way to make it better. Remember. Wrocław is a lovely place. I like it a lot. My pronunciation is terrible. I'm sorry. It's very hard to pronounce. Wrocław. It's probably not that hard to pronounce. I think I'm just a bit special. I really like it there. I also really like Poznan. I think they're my two favorite places I've been to in Poland. No disrespect to Krakow. Obviously, it's lovely. Did you hear the news about the new events for Lorcana? Nope. There was a Lorecast, right? Is it still on? I haven't heard. Is it something I should be making a video about? They should have gone to face there. Why did they not go to face? That was a bit silly. I'm not supposed to take the statue, am I? Because statue can go face next turn. I could go statue Lionheart. Oh, it's just... I can't heal. I think it's Ronavero, right? Ronavero can basically deal 1. guaranteed. It's not a lot. This deals 4-5. So it's Lionheart. Because it does actually threaten a win. Rotsvav. Yeah. Thanks. Already saying nice. Thank you. I'll take that. If Lionheart survives, we win. Lionheart did not survive. Maybe we could have gone statue. What am I doing? Because I had Jean. Statue, Jean, Darkhaven, GG. No, because I couldn't click and I can't click on Jean. So that's not true. But we will Jean that. We should be winning from her. This game definitely went on longer than you would like in this matchup. You can see why I'm also a bit scared about Ronavera when my evolves are already kind of overloaded a bit. I'm not totally convinced it wouldn't be better to just play 2 doses. Or like the card which lets me rush. I think the card which lets you rush with Lapis is particularly good. No, they healed. I didn't win yet. I mean, on board I can deal 7, and I can deal 7 more with Griffin, and I can deal 2 of that, so I have 16. Okay. And now I don't have 16. Now I have less than 16. Seven. 9. I mean, I think we just go for it still. Ooh. So it's like Jadi. How's that? Oh god. We might have lost, guys. I think we're cooked. It was impossible for them to lethal until they played this guy. Now it looks pretty possible. This can't attack, right? So that is something. Huh? What are they doing? Oh my god. We win. I have it. Oof. Nah, Orcus is way worse. That card's good, but like Orcus like just beats you when you're at 20 HP. Orcus is actually on a whole other planet. She's the best card in the game, and I don't think it's close. By Shadi. Shadi? Bishadi. Polish is hard, mate. I'll tell you that much. This guy's Sapphire, but a low rank, but I never hit Sapphire when I was that rank, I'll tell you that much. It's probably a fresh account. I'm tempted to keep Jean, and I'm tempted to keep one statue, but I'm going to get rid of both. Safety first. I haven't seen any of the new cards yet, no. I'll probably have to look at them off stream after this. Alright, focus time. I think it's just a no-brainer. I think we go for the sanctuary over the statue. Alright, gotta focus. Yeah, I'm doing 2 Gundam streams tomorrow. One tomorrow, one the next day. Alright, let's focus. What am I doing here? Don't know if that was even correct, but seems fine. Let me just set up another, right? Might have just been better to heal and not do that challenge. Not really sure I gained. I think I gained nothing. I'm definitely taking the wrong moment to type on Discord. Never mind. Someone sent me a cool deck and I just couldn't help myself. Yeah, I was not supposed to click that because it's just a free trade for them. Essentially. So they're going for Thingamajigger next turn. This is a good Maeve turn, right? Unfortunately, they still have like a leftover bloke. Maybe it's fine them having a leftover bloke into Orcus though, because it fills the board so much. I don't know. We didn't play Vessels, this is a statue. I think we've lost this one. Pick the wrong moment to not mega focus. In a matchup I keep losing. We actually just keep losing this matchup. It's not the play I was anticipating. They still have all their Evos. But Olivia in an Orcus deck just seems completely backwards to me. I don't understand that. I don't rate that at all, but we are going to take quite a lot of damage to the face here. We're applying a lot of pressure though with this Maeve because it's another statue. We can go to face with this statue and then vessel here, perhaps. We're going to draw as well. I guess they're just a budget player. I need to focus up. This is so winnable. It's got to be vessel. So I think we just go to face and vessel, right? Don't think we're supposed to super evo. Am I using Darkhaven? I mean, I could also rodeo 2 for 1. The board space is the problem, right? Rodeo almost clears, it just leaves a little guy. It's really fascinating. I think the vessel's better for now. Need to hurry up though. Rodeo's got to be better now. But we might still just die to double Orcus. They used Olivia already, so we should be fine. We might still lose to their general burn stuff. This card's just so broken. Look at it. How is that balanced, guys? Can somebody tell me how that's balanced? Spoiler alert, it's not. It's so busted. I don't think it's even close in terms of which is the most broken card in the game. Like, even though I have, like, in theory, the perfect answer to this play, it's still not enough because it's not got a ward. And it doesn't heal enough. Oh, I could have double healed. Damn. Doesn't make a difference, I fear. GG. I reckon we lost. Okay. Maybe not. I have a sister. If we win, it's only because they're a budget gamer, right? And they had Olivia. Just gotta come up with better ways of closing these games out. Card is very good though, Old Rodeo. Very strong. So if we don't want to sulk your sister, we could go Ronavero. I think I do want a sister, right? I'm out of Evos. I've got no ball clears. Scary place to be. Smoke alarm's going off. Soul Sisters are safe from this though. It's not safe from that though. Oh, it's the one that does that. Well, we're still in it. Click trade. Griffin plus this, I can deal 10, so I can't win here. I actually did need that click. Might have been a mistake. Might have been statue. Doesn't look good. You never know. Okay, so you have a gene line if we want. Do we need to take a gene line here? I mean, not necessarily. It's like, could play Sail double buff. Sail double buff might be fine. I think it is fine, actually. I think we're supposed to develop that, and we'll develop that. We're basically just making them overextend into the board clear here. Click. Oh, it would be nice to get. I think Tiger down is still worth the click. You got a shout about the big Malmo event? Oh, cool, nice. Thanks for letting me know. We're still alive, guys, but for how long? We're actually still alive, still. Crazy. And they ran out of Evos? I got food, bro. Bad timing. So I don't think we buff... I'm actually worried I die here if I don't buff stuff up. I don't know, I think Puppet Port is broken, personally. I think it's the best version. We might have still lost here. This guy can come down at 4, 6... This is just ridiculous. So here's the big question. Do we actually trade or do we just go to face? I have an out. I think I have to trade though, right? But if I trade, how am I ever winning from here? I mean, I just keep healing. Indefinite healing. This is the cringiest game I've ever played. This matchup. Kind of just shows you how bad... Okay, cool. Shows you how bad this matchup is for me that I still haven't won. Yeah, flipping Ronavero. Terrible card. Don't like it. It's not her fault, it's my fault, but still. I probably have to go, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. Thanks for hanging out. We have to sort this matchup out. This deck's pointless playing. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you Gundam streams tomorrow and Saturday, and probably back with Shadowverse Sunday.